Hi everyone, how many of you like to play computer games? How many of you have children or teenagers who like to play games? It's obvious that playing games is a popular pastime. Games are so much fun to play, and yet their value has been underestimated, but we have an exciting opportunity today. I think it's time for computer games to be integrated into the school curriculum. Research shows that computer games teach much more than just hand-eye coordination. There are many skills that can be learned, such as academic, social, and workplace skills. You'd be amazed at how educational computer games can be. Gaming is a passion of mine, and I've been taking classes toward a degree in computer game design. I've been playing games since I was 5 years old, and I know from personal experience that games can help kids get interested in learning more about a particular subject. But don't just take my word for it. In October 2006, the Federation of American Scientists declared that video games can redefine education. The whole report is 52 pages long and concludes that people acquire new knowledge and complex skills from gameplay, suggesting gaming could help address one of the nation's most pressing needs, strengthening our system of education and preparing workers for 21st century jobs. I'm confident you'll find this subject interesting if you like to play games yourself, if you have kids who play games, or if you're in education. Most people just play the games and don't stop to analyze them, but after today you'll be able to look at games from an educational point of view. You're probably wondering, how can computer games be educational? Well, computer games are suitable for literacy studies, history and social studies, and math and science studies. Let me give you some examples. First of all, computer games help develop literacy studies. Computer games come in genres just like books: science fiction, fantasy, history, mythology. Players must master a specialized game vocabulary and consult manuals. Some games have on-screen books to read, and a feature for The Sims lets players write their own stories and save them on a web page. Secondly, computer games develop history and social studies skills. Civilization and Age of Empires teach history from 4000 BC to the present. Making History is a World War II simulation, and Carmen Sandiego and Oregon Trail teach geography and map reading skills. But perhaps not surprisingly, the biggest success stories involve math and science. Gary's Mod is a vast physics playground that allows players to design, build, and experiment. Roller Coaster Tycoon also has physics simulations. Logical Journey of the Zombinis teaches advanced math concepts, and Cellcraft is a game that takes cellular biology and turns it into a real-time strategy game. So with all these examples, you can see that computer games do have educational value. I believe that educators should consider integrating computer games like these into the school curriculums. Not as a substitute for teachers and textbooks, but as a fun learning supplement to balance out the curriculum. But is there evidence to prove that computer games really do help students learn? Over the past 10 years, researchers at the University of Rochester have been studying ways to get people to learn better and faster. And in some results released 2 weeks ago, they said that people who play these action games make informed, better decisions than those who don't. These games keep you on your toes, provide you with a lot of different tasks, while making you maintain long and short-term goals. And all these skills can be adapted to learning. Still, you might ask, will games work in a classroom setting? Integrating computer games into the classroom is both workable and practical. The best part is that educators don't have to write their own game engines. Games already have the best learning features built in, like lots of practice, customizable skill levels, progress monitoring and feedback, multiple learning styles, and real-world relevance. So let me make this clear. The choice is either staying with the status quo of boring lectures, textbooks, and workbooks, or updating the curriculum in a way that excites students to learn through computer games. So far, the research shows that computer games are not a childish waste of time. But some people object that the games are too addictive and contain bad influences. Well, the computer gamers of today are not the socially isolated computer nerds of yesterday. I'm in a computer club, and we get together every week for an online chat, and once a month for an in-person gaming party. Too much of anything isn't healthy, of course, but games can be beneficial when used wisely and in moderation. finally, to combat bad influences, it's important for teachers and parents to set guidelines for choosing appropriate games and time limits. There are additional benefits to computer games besides learning school subjects. The skills can also be used to learn workplace skills. Restaurant Empire teaches managing a restaurant. The well-known SimCity has been used to train urban planners. And America's Army teaches military skills. Computer games can even develop social skills. Tactical Language Trainer teaches foreign language and communications. This includes nonverbal gestures and eye contact. Meanwhile, online games enable players to interact with other players from different cultures and ethnic groups around the world. So as we can see, the computer games have educational content that makes them a valuable addition to the classroom. I've pointed out many benefits, which include skills such as problem solving, decision making, strategic planning, creativity, self-direction, and interpersonal communication. So not only do computer games have many educational benefits, but they are readily available and students of all ages love to play them. Can you imagine a scenario where students actually want to go to school and actually enjoy learning? Computer games could make that a reality. Computer games make learning fun. Thank you all for coming to hear about this timely topic.